listening to the Amazing Facts Daily Devotional. Today's topic, Jacob Deshazer, Prisoner of War, Part 2. After Deshazer and the rest of his crew parachuted into China, they were soon captured by the Japanese and transported to Tokyo, but not before being subjected to a harsh examination, replete with a brutal beating. In Tokyo, they were reunited with several other Doolittle raiders from another bomber. For more than 3 years, these 8 men were repeatedly beaten, tortured, and interrogated. They were transferred to several different sites in both Japan and China, held in solitary confinement, and slowly starved. 3 of the raiders, 2 of them from Deshazer's own crew, were eventually executed by firing squad. And Jacob was supposed to have died with them. The death sentence for the 4 prisoners had been passed. Their names had been given out and even announced in America. But unbeknownst to Jacob, his mother, upon hearing the news, again prayed to God to spare her son's life from the awful penalty. And God answered her prayer. Jacob, for reasons unknown, was spared. Jacob may not have died that day with his 3 friends, but he was dying on the inside, filled with the most intense hatred of his captors. So vehement was his hatred that it nearly drove him mad. But one day, fellow prisoner Lieutenant Robert J. Meter, co-pilot of the other B-25, began talking to Jacob about Jesus. It was the first time in a long time that anyone had done that. Jesus Christ is the key to all of this, the lieutenant said. Jacob was bemused. He knew who Jesus was, of course, but what he had to do with any of this, with the torture, the humiliation, the dark loneliness, Jacob had no idea. Soon after, Meteor died. The Japanese had starved him to death, and Jacob's hatred wormed its way even deeper into his heart, like a canker. But his friend's words stuck with him, and as the days passed, he continued to ponder them. And in that black, filthy hole, buried deep in enemy country, a seed began to grow. Have you experienced extreme and prolonged suffering? Have you understood the meaning of your suffering? What happens to your pain once you understand? Our key Bible text for today comes from Revelation chapter 21 and verse 4. And God shall wipe away all tears from their eyes, and there shall be no more death, neither sorrow nor crying, neither shall there be any more pain, for the former things are passed away. Thank you for listening to the Amazing Facts Daily Devotional.